Hey everyone, I'm so excited to be shooting this video today because I've literally wanted to do this for months. Ani always laughs at me like, oh my god, just shoot it already. So finally, we are shooting. It's a get unready with me. So it's my nighttime routine. I'm gonna be taking off all my makeup and basically showing you guys what I do every night before going to bed. First up is removing my makeup, obviously. If you sleep with makeup, please just listen to me and don't ever do it again. No matter what, no matter how tired I am, no matter how drunk I am, no matter what, I still manage to take my makeup off. There's days where I wake up the next morning, I'm like, how did I manage that? I basically was blacked out. But you have to remove your makeup. It is really bad to sleep with makeup on. So I like to use the Klorane Floral Water Makeup Remover to remove my eye makeup and my lips, especially because, you know, we use the lip paints and there's like basically impossible to get out. So just a face wash doesn't cut it. I have to remove my makeup with my lips and my eyes with makeup remover. Look how good the Klorane one is. And the reason I like this brand and this one specifically is because it's for sensitive face and eyes, and when I get eyelash extensions, it's water-based, it's not oil-based, so it doesn't mess up my eyelash extensions. And they sell it, I think, everywhere. Just, you could look it up online. I think they sell it Ulta. Look how easy that was. Yay! Next up, my eyes. Start with eyebrow. And when I was younger, I used to like really rub my eyes. As I've gotten older, I'm really cautious around my eye area because the skin is so thin. So you want to be really gentle in there, not like really rub your eyes. Alrighty, this will do it. Next up is face wash, you guys. So I alternate between two face washes right now. I'm using the Paula's Choice, the Resist Optimal Result Hydrating Cleanser. This is amazing. It's a cream-based face wash. But usually funny enough, I'm not usually a fan of cream-based face washes, but this is amazing. It removes my makeup so well that when I use toner afterwards, literally nothing on there. So I really like this one. It's a new one that I've been using. And the second one, this I use in the morning, the Roche-Posay, the Pigment Clear. So it's a brightening foam cream cleanser. I'm actually using a lot of their products right now. I'm using their face wash, their melasma pigmentation serum, and their moisturizer. So I'm a big fan. But since I have makeup on, I'm gonna be using the Paula's Choice. We'll fast forward this part because you don't need to see me in detail flossing my teeth and brushing my teeth, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this is the floss I use, and I floss every morning and every night. It's a weird thing that I do it in the morning, but I feel like ever since I did start flossing like twice a day, honestly, when I go for my teeth cleanings, it's like they're surprised at how good my teeth are right now. And I haven't gotten a cavity in a hot minute. So flossing definitely helps. I use the Oral-B Glide. I feel like it's gentle on your teeth. And as far as brushing my teeth, I use the toothpaste, the Marvis toothpaste in mint. So yeah. And my toothbrush, you guys, is the Philips Sonicare. If you don't have an electric brush, and you get one, your mind is gonna be blown. It was a game changer for me. It's like amazing. So now I literally get to sit like this and just like do that. Because you know, that's a weird habit of mine. Okay, so now that we have our teeth brushed, let's get to my toner. I like to use the Neutrogena Clear Pore Oil Eliminating Astringent. I feel like this is the only toner that I've used that I feel like it actually does something. Like you feel it doing something. Okay. And as much as I wipe my, wash my face twice, look at that. Still dirt, you still get dirt. That's why you should be using a toner for sure. Okay. Next up is the face moisturizers. When I say this is like my nightly routine, like legit, it is my nightly routine. So after I get out of the shower, I like sit here and I look at which product I'm gonna use for the night. And at first I used to put everything in this drawer, but that drawer is now full. So it's taken over, like my skincare obsession is real, and it's literally taken over like my entire counter. But I like having everything in front of me. My husband Jonathan always laughs at me because like I literally like having everything in front of me, or else I forget I have things and I don't use them. So I start with my eye cream. I alternate, I think I've mentioned this to you guys before, or it might have been on Instagram, but I alternate between the Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior Eye Visible Dark Circle Eraser. I like it, it's very hydrating. And the Clarins Super Restorative Total Eye Concentrate. Clarins is like my jam. So this is actually a little sample bottle because I'm out of my actual real bottle. So I tapped into this, but and remember, always use your index. Is this index? No, ring finger. Always use your ring finger when applying eye cream, because like I mentioned, this area is super sensitive and it has super thin skin. So you don't want to use, apparently with these two fingers, you use more pressure without noticing because they're stronger. This is like a weaker finger, so it doesn't apply that much pressure. Okay, next up. So another thing I've been using once a week, you guys, is again Paula's choice. It's the weekly resurfacing treatment. It's 10% AHA, it's glycolic acid. So I've been using this. It's just a weekly treatment. I'll do it today just to show you guys. And again, it's like kind of like a toner based product. It's an exfoliant. Let me get this. And like, again, it's one of those products you put it on and you feel it. And it's funny because ever since I started this specific routine, I've been looking at pictures of myself and I'm like, wow, my skin is looking really good. And I've been getting a lot of comments on Instagram with you guys messaging me and saying like, what are you doing for your melasma? What are you doing for your skincare? Because like, I'm glowing apparently, guys. Thank you. Okay, so for the melasma portion of this video, I have two products right now. Actually, I have three. I'm out of one of them, so I'm using the little sample bottles again. Samples are life. Okay, so but in general, I'm using, for daytime, I'm using the SkinMedica Lightera. It's the pigment correcting serum. And for nighttime, because they only recommend using it in the nighttime, it's the Roche-Posay Mela-D Pigment Control Concentrated Serum. This thing, when I apply it at night, it like tingles and I feel the like dark circles going away. But look how good, like look how far my forehead has gone, you guys. It's crazy. Now if I could only lighten this area too, but I feel like I might need like a laser or microneedling for this one. Next up is moisturizer. I alternate between these two moisturizers. I use the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream and the Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer. Like I mentioned, this brand, I'm using like 3 of their products together because I want to see the full, like what it's going to do to my skin. So far, so good with this. I'm like very, very satisfied. And you have to moisturize your lips before going to bed, because I feel like the lips get so dry at night and I'm almost out of my lip balm. I'm devastated about. Okay, so now I can tell you guys, it's the Clarins Moisture Replenishing Lip Balm. Again, another sample. It's one of my favorite ones, but I'm out, so I'm using the sample that I usually take on trips with me. This is the best lip balm, you guys. It's like 20 bucks. It is on the pricier side, but I highly recommend it. It's the only lip balm where I will sleep and I'll wake up, like I'll sleep with like chapped lips and I'll feel like really nasty. My lips will feel so dry and like just patchy. I wake up in the morning and I literally I have like the softest lips. And then, oh, this is my favorite body moisturizer. It's a body butter. So it's, if you guys know, I have dry skin like on my body and I call it like lizard skin. It like looks patchy at times. This thing completely moisturizes it and it smells so good. It's the Lalicious brand Sugar Tiare Flower Hydrating Body Butter. They have a bunch of different smells as well, but I specifically like this one. Ani doesn't like this one, so I think it's more of an acquired taste. I like to apply it on my knees, legs, and arms. All right, so next up is my hair. Yes, by the way, I do all of this at night, every single night. And my husband still comes to bed after I do. His routine is more extensive than mine, apparently. As for hair, I like to apply something at night before sleeping. Some sort of, whether it's an oil or a treatment. So I've washed my hair out of the shower. I like to apply the Way leave-in conditioner. And then I alternate oils. Honestly, I'll show you guys what I have. So I like to alternate oils I apply to my hair. I use the Moroccan Oil Treatment. And then this one is a newer one I've been using. I read a lot of online reviews. The Viviscal Professional Thin to Thick Elixir. Actually, I didn't apply this today, so let's do that. And all of them say start with your scalp and end with the ends. And if you guys don't know, I mentioned it for the Insta Fan, but I haven't applied heat to my hair since we got back from Mykonos, which was in early July, and right now we're in October. So I haven't applied heat to my hair, and it's grown about, I want to say it was like here. So it's grown about 2.5 inches, and it just feels so much healthier, you guys. So the treatments I've been doing have been helping. And another thing that I've been doing is I'm steering clear of hairbands like this because they actually break your hair, and I'm using a silk hair tie. It's actually, I think, by the brand called Slip. So just tie my hair. All right, now that I come to bed, I have a few things I want to show you guys. So I mentioned the silk headband that is really good for your hair. I also bought the same brand. It is called Slip, you guys. Their silk pillowcase. I had credit at Bloomingdale's, so I splurged. And I think it's like $70, so it is on the pricier side for a pillowcase. But honestly, I have seen a huge difference in my skin and my hair. Like, you don't get those lines, you know, when you sleep, you're like on regular pillowcases, like you sleep on their side and it gets like you wake up all wrinkly. You don't get that with this stuff. And my hair just feels so much better. So I do recommend it, even though it's an investment piece. All right, so when I get to bed, I always apply my hand cream. I love the L'Occitane brand. I don't know if I'm butchering the name, but I love their hand and foot cream. Jonathan has the foot cream on the side, but he actually uses the foot cream for his hands, and he sees such a big difference. Nothing has worked on his hands because he has, like, you know, guys that work out have like these weird hand things, like I don't know what to call it, but it's totally taken away everything. And he wears gloves every day at work, so it's like his skin is super dry. The foot cream works way better than the hand cream for his hands. And then I take my prenatal vitamins every night, and then I come to bed like this, grab my jade roller, and I start. It's funny because Jonathan always makes fun of me. Like, he'll impersonate my nighttime routine because it's the same every night, and he goes, "Where's your jade roller, babe?" So I do this for about 5 minutes. And like I said, like this new routine that I've got going on, I feel like really has been helping my skin. I've never felt so confident about my skin than I do right now. I feel like it's looking really good, really healthy. So there you go. If you guys have any questions about the products I use, or you know, I know a bunch of you guys always ask me melasma questions, leave it in the comments below and I'll reply back to everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Say bye, Rose. Bye.